everybody, today on Provost Park Pass, we're going to be talking about a land that you probably don't even know exists in Disney California Adventure. It's called Paradise Gardens Park. Everybody, this is Carla, and she stopped by and she goes, I just watched Pacific Wharf, and you're going to go check it out. What are you going to go check out at Pacific Wharf?
We are gonna go check out, I think maybe the Ghirardelli free chocolate.
Oh, Paradise Gardens Park has some unique history. It used to be part of Paradise Pier, but in 2018 they rethemed Paradise Pier as Pixar Pier and created a brand new land over here called Paradise Gardens Park. Now you'll notice this land over here is very thin and narrow. The reason being it's mostly used for parades. There are 5 rides in Paradise Gardens Parks. There's the Golden Zephyr, the Little Mermaid, Goofy Sky School, the Jumpin' Jellyfish, and the Silly Symphony. The Golden Zephyr is not a very intense ride. Little ones will probably like it a lot. It's a great ride though if you're a photographer because you get great views of the park. You have to have a pretty fast camera though because you are moving. Also at nighttime, you see the park just lights up, looks beautiful on the Golden Zephyr. The ride can hold a maximum of 72 people, 12 people per car, and the ride lasts for about a minute 30, 90 seconds. There is no height requirement for the Golden Zephyr or an age requirement. As long as the child can sit by themselves, they can ride the Golden Zephyr. The Golden Zephyr is a very temperamental ride. Even if there's the slightest breeze, anything over 10 miles per hour, they shut the ride down. And if it looks like it's gonna rain, be sure to ride it because once it starts even little tiny one drop of rain, they shut the ride down. All right, so the Golden Zephyr is closed due to wind, so we have a little beanbag toss going on. It's Chris versus Rachel. We're gonna see who can get the most points. You wanna go first, Rachel?
All right.
No points. Rachel always wins. Hi.
You lost.
I know.
You're not very good at tossing beanbags.
It's not true. Let's go back and look at the Paradise Hotel video. Boom! The Jumping Jellyfish is one of the prettiest rides in all of Disney California Adventure. It's kind of like easy when you're standing far away to imagine a school of jellyfish floating by. It's very pretty. This is a great ride to bring on little kids to experience a first thrill ride. Older kids though will probably find this ride way too boring, but not for me. I love this stuff. So there is a height restriction on the Jumping Jellies. You have to be at least 40 inches tall. And if you're under the age of 7, you have to be accompanied by somebody who's 14 years and older. I barely qualify on both accounts. Paradise Gardens Parks has 2 shops, Embarcadero Gifts and Seaside Souvenirs. There are 4 restaurants in Paradise Gardens Park. Bayside Brews, Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta, Corn Dog Castle, and Paradise Garden Grill. The super nice thing about these restaurants at Paradise Gardens Park is they're not really crowded. Most people go to Pacific Wharf to grab their food, so you want to come here, you can avoid the crowds. And it's air conditioned. The Silly Symphonies is inspired by 75 shorts called the Silly Symphonies from 1929 to 1939 they ran. The cartoon it's most based off of is called The Band Concert, which interestingly enough isn't a Silly Symphony. When the ride first opened, it was called the Orange Zinger. It had like a half-peeled orange, you were inside it, and bumblebees. It then changed it to the Silly Symphonies. Interesting thing that most people don't know is when Imagineers were first designing this, they're reimagining it, they tinkered with the idea of having it be a Pinocchio ride and having Geppetto be above you, controlling you as being a little marionette on the ride. I actually think that would have been pretty cool. But they went to Silly Symphonies instead, and if you look on the top of it, you can see Mickey Mouse is the band conductor. The ride lasts 90 seconds, and there's single rider seats, so make sure your little children will behave when they're on this ride. There are some tandem seats. Those are reserved for people who need them. If nobody needs them, then you are welcome to have them as long as they're not occupied. You can't take backpacks on this ride, so I'll have you set all the backpacks off the side when you board the ride. This is one of those few rides, if you're wearing flip-flops, they might ask you to take them off. I'm gonna try to do my Running Man and my Superman.
Please stay seated until your silly symphony swing comes to a stop.
That was hilarious. Watching cameraman Greg try to operate the camera. Oh, he looks sick. Camera's moving around.
Seriously? Yeah, that's like terrible trying to record spinning in a circle. Not awesome.
We just got off the silly swings and cameraman Greg got sick. I don't know if this is in focus or not, but Goofy Sky School has 9 cars. Each car can hold up to 4 people. It's a little bit of a slow loader. So if you want to ride this ride, be sure to get fast passes. It's the only ride in Paradise Gardens Park that offers a fast pass. This ride also has a single rider line that you can use. This ride will induce a little bit of vertigo in you. The reason is the front tires are here and the front of the car pokes way over the front tires. That way it gives you a feeling that you're going to fall off of the track. You feel like you're going way off the track. Goofy Sky School is themed after a 1940s short called Goofy's Glider. And as you can imagine, because it's Goofy, it doesn't always go the way it's supposed to. Nothing goes as planned when you're flying with Goofy. If you look real careful, you can see it says Mulholland Highway, because this ride used to be Mulholland's Drive. So that's a little reference to the old ride. Woo! Woo! How to turn! Whoa! How to turn! Whoa! How to turn! Whoa! Oh my gosh! Holy crap, that was awesome.
My God.
Oh, you do. That was so crazy. They were like this. Like that. That's how they were. I
can't believe you saved those.
That ride stopped so fast, my glasses shot off my face, bounced my lap, went over and landed behind me, and I thought, I'm gonna lose them because I need these glasses to see what I'm doing. I reached and grabbed in the last second. So if you're gonna ride Goofy Sky School, beware of your glasses. A little friendly tip there. The Little Mermaid ride opened in 2011. In 2014, it went through a minor upgrade. In the under the sea scene, Ariel's hair went up like a giant ice cream scoop, like a swirly. They changed that to make it look like her hair was more floating in water. And also, the thing that upset most people about this ride was that the animation they used when she signs a contract and gets her legs was done by computer animators. They decried that. The fans said, that's not right. It was hand-drawn, it was animated. So they redid it in 2014 with hand-drawn animation of her getting her feet after she signs a contract with Ursula. The ride is an omni-mover. It means the ride never stops loading. It's like the Haunted Mansion in New Orleans Square. Because of that, there's hardly ever a long line. It can do over 2,000 people per hour, making it one of the most efficient rides in all of Disney California Adventure. In 1964, Warner Brothers did a film called The Incredible Mr. Lippet. It's where Don Knotts falls in some water and becomes a fish. Now, if you have a really sharp eye, in the 1989 version of The Little Mermaid, you can see Mr. Lippet in the crowd scene at the wedding of The Little Mermaid. Also, in this ride, at the very end of the Under the Sea scene, if you look back and to the right, behind the clamshell, you can see the incredible Mr. Lippet peeking over at you and looking. He's a fish with glasses. This ride has over 180 animatronics on it. Most of them are in the Under the Sea scene, so look for them there. Little kids love them. I mean, they're everywhere. Thank you so much for watching today's video about Paradise Gardens Park. I hope you learned something new about today's land, because most people don't even realize it's a land. So here's the deal. Manny just called me and says that we have a brand new platinum patron member, Broadwaypixels, and because of that we do a cartwheel, and Amanda's not here, which means I have to do the cartwheel, and I'm so sorry, Broadwaypixels, because I'm the one doing the cartwheel for you and I cannot do a cartwheel. But thank you so much for your support. You're the best. I'm the worst cartwheeler in the world.
Hey guys, it's Thumbnail Dave. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for supporting this channel. If you want to support this channel even more, go on over to Patreon and become a member. Members get access to special bonus features like this.
Once there was a snowman, tall, tall, tall.
He waited till the third date to hold hands with me. Can you believe that?
So it's my favorite time of year right now, Halloween at Disneyland. So we got a lot of really cool content coming up. For example, Chris, Amanda, and Miles are going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween, and as a bonus, producer Zach and his wife are also going. So 2 times they're gonna cover everything they can at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween, so you gotta come back and watch those videos. And then also they're gonna cover everything Halloween at Disneyland. All the decorations, the cool stuff going on, just too much for me to name, so make sure to come check that out. If you haven't subscribed, then click it right now. And even more importantly, make sure you click that little notification bell so that as soon as a new video is posted, you'll be notified. So once again, everyone, thank you so much for your support. You can check out some of the other videos around over here and here, and then be sure to subscribe, and I hope you have an awesome week.